Hello my lovelies, in this video I have another scrapbook layout to share with you. I'm just showing you the picture there, but I'm going to talk about that some more in a minute because I just wanted to explain what I'm doing here, which is, so I find white 12 by 12 cardstock a ridiculous price. Like, they really raise up the price just for the fact that it's scrapbook paper. I don't know. So I refuse to pay those prices, and what I do instead is I buy A3 cardstock and trim it down, and that's it. It does mean one side of it is just under 12 inches by about, it's less than half an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch. That might annoy some people, but it doesn't bother me at all. So that's what I do to solve that little problem. Anyway, I'm showing you now. I'm using some of these Cosmic Shimmer Mica Pigment sprays. You buy them in little powders and mix them up with some water and put them in a spray bottle. And there you go. I showed you the colours there, and they were pewter grey and pearlescent blue, or blue pearl, or something like that. So yes, I am just spraying those on there. You can't really see the shimmer, especially when they're wet, but you certainly can when they're dry. So I started off with the pewter grey because of the black and white photo, and then I went in with the blue pearl. Now the blue pearl actually, for some reason in this video, shows up as sort of a cream colour. I'm not sure what's going on there with the lighting, but what I've done is at the very end of this video, I have, when it's dry, I've sort of shown it in the light so you can see what the blue actually looks like. I promise you it isn't that weird cream colour. That is just the way it is showing up on this video for some reason. But anyway, stick to the end if you want to see the shininess. But yes, so wait for that to dry. I think I gave it a little encouragement with the heat gun there, the very phallic looking object. It always makes me giggle because I am a schoolgirl. And anyway, if you're wondering about the little change in background there, my cutting mat, I use the lilac side mostly for videos, so I like to keep it nice and clean, and the pink side is my messy side. So that's why that's switched over. So yes, I just very briefly talk about this photo. This was taken at my friend's wedding, which was last year in September, and I was lucky and honoured enough to be a bridesmaid for her. And then the photographer, who just so happened to be my sister, not like just because she's one of those people who's good with a camera, she is actually a professional photographer. But anyway, she got this snap, which I thought was brilliant. We all had selfie sticks on our tables. So two of the other bridesmaids and I were taking a cheeky selfie. And then in the background, you can see three of the best men. They had all best men rather than one best man and ushers. Long story. You can see the best men in the background taking a selfie as well. So it's like selfie-ception. And I just thought it was such a brilliant, brilliant little moment captured there. So yeah, so I went through my ephemera and picked out all the sort of camera-related bits I have. I will say at this point, actually, you guys should probably know, I don't tend to use kits or collections in my scrapbook layouts. I'm very much a bits and pieces person. I will occasionally use collections, and I have some collection ones coming up soon. So it's not always bits and pieces, but I'm very much a stash user. So anyway, I've got that black and white cardstock there, and that sort of minty one with the diagonal stripes that I wanted to use to sort of frame the photo and put that little captured thing just sticking up behind the black and white sort of framing cardstock, just for layer reasons. No other reason other than that. And as you can see, I always sort of, when I've figured out where I want stuff, I do a very light pencil line around it so I know where to stick it, because I will forget. I have the memory of a goldfish. So that's what I do. I was just figuring out there if I wanted something extra behind the photo, and then just, didn't want that. No, decided against that one. So yes, what am I doing next? I'm doing this voiceover long after I filmed this video, so most things are going to be a surprise to me. I don't really remember what I did. There you go, I stuck on the picture, that's what I did. So what else do I have to tell you? I am not sure. Again, I'm going around it in pencil just to know where to put the thing. And obviously I go around with the pencil really, really lightly so I don't damage anything on the layout. And then I also erase it also again really lightly so I don't damage anything. But I need to do that, or I'll take a picture on my phone. But sometimes it's easier just to do the pencil thing and quicker. So I just wanted a couple of little clusters of things. I really like those striped diamond shapes. They were from, ooh, where are they from? I think it's a pink paisley ephemera pack, but I could be lying on that one. But I wish I had a couple more because I think they worked really, really well. And to be fair, I probably could have made some more because I do have some black and white striped cardstock, but I'm incredibly lazy, so I didn't. And yeah, put that camera there. I thought that looked quite nice. That little circle there, I think it says awesome. And then put the black and white arrows. So yeah, lots of black and white on this layout, but also like a slight hint of blue and mint as well. Decided I didn't want that lol with the other blue round piece of ephemera because it was making each corner or each cluster like different sets of colours, and it just wasn't quite right. So I decided to have it over the other side with that black camera and put that other bluish camera, which is from is it Kaisercraft or Kaisercraft? I think because I'm British and I've studied history, I see that word and I think Kaiser because, you know, Kaiser Wilhelm. But when I've heard Australians say it, they say Kaiser. So I'm never quite sure what to do about that. Anyway, so I'm just pulling out some Mambi chips from the Selfie pack because appropriate for this picture. Some random pieces. The one thing, I love my Mambi chips, as some of you will know, but once you start pulling them out from their little acetate sheets, they just all fall off. It is a bit of a nightmare. So they are great value and I love them so much, but that is something that's really, really annoying. So if you saw me fiddling around with that package for a sec, that's what I was up to. Then I wanted to incorporate some sort of frame, so that I think is from that other pink paisley ephemera pack. I'm like 95% sure it's pink paisley, but again, could be lying. Anyway, so decided it needed to go slightly under the camera, and this is where, even though people diss my Pritt stick, this is where Pritt stick comes in, because it still hadn't fully dried and I could lift that little camera up just a little bit to stick that frame underneath. So ha people that diss Pritt stick, I was able to do that. No. Yes, I am a child. So, by the way, that little arrow that says love this, I tried about 40,000 times to get that arrow into this layout and I just couldn't do it, and that's partially because up that little sticker, that Mambi chip I've put where it says captured just underneath there says hashtag love this, and because I'd already put that down, I couldn't have love this twice on the same layout. I couldn't do it. Anyway, those little round embellishments with the stars on from the Mambi chips pack as well, I just thought they worked really, really nicely with this layout, and then I realised I hadn't glued down that camera, so whoops. There's me again trying to get that arrow down. I couldn't do the overdo the love this or something along those lines. Anyway, so I did want some words and sentiments and stuff, so I enlisted the help of Amy Tan and one of her sentiments packs. I forget the name of it. Not many of them were actually too appropriate for this, but I think I found a few. I've completely forgotten what they said, and I am watching this in a small screen, so you may be able to see what they say. But there were some nice minty and grey ones to match the colours. And then went up for good old Tim Holtz and the Chit Chat pack, or what's the other one? Small Talk? I can't remember. Got various things from there that I just... As I said, I'm watching it on a small screen, so I can't see what it says, but whatever it says, I must have thought it was appropriate at the time. Yeah, still figuring out some more phrase and sentiment type things to use there. And what do I do? No, still trying to get that flipping arrow down. Why was I so desperate? Anyway, title time. So I just titled it Selfie because obvious reasons. I was going to put Selfieception, but I went off that idea. I just didn't really like it. That alpha pack, I've no idea where it's from. Sorry. Genuinely, completely clueless. It's a chipboard alpha pack and it's grey and white, so it went with the layout. I was going to go for black for the title, and I thought that would be just too strong. Your eyes would go away from the picture itself, so I wanted obviously the picture to be the centre and the title to be secondary, so that's why I went for the grey rather than a black. But again, I'm sorry, I have zero memory of where that alpha pack is from. I've had it for an age. So it looks like it's finished. what am I doing? Oh, just putting down some embellishments. That's from Dovecraft, the shimmery ones, but they have this sort of greyish metallic sparkly dot thing. They're not enamel dots if they're sparkly. They're gem stickers, I suppose. But anyway, I use those because of the metallic grey. I thought went really, really nicely with that. So just dotting them around in a random fashion, using all the different sizes. I didn't want to overdo it, and I think I'm pretty happy with the amount that I chose. So that is the layout. I am pretty pleased with this. It's very simple, and there's me showing you, or trying to show you, the shimmer of what it looks like. And you can sort of see the blue shimmer rather than the pearl colour that it looks like it actually is. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what you think, and I will speak to you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye bye.